Hey everybody, what is up? And today we got an extravaganza of Joker knives to take a look at. So we are going to unbox them and I'm going to tell you what I think, so stay tuned. Okay everybody, we are back and wow, look at this extravaganza of beautiful Joker knives. I mean, just amazing looking, feeling, handling, and just amazing knives. I can't say enough about these knives. I've been watching videos on these knives for a little while and I decided to pull the trigger and get a bunch of these. Now full disclaimer, I paid for all of these with my own money. I am not sponsored by Joker Knives, nor did they send me any knives to review. This is just me, my thoughts, and what I like about knives, because I'm a big knife guy. I like to collect them, but I collect knives that I use. I don't collect them to look at. I like to have them. I put them in different places, so I always have a good knife with me. I keep them in my vehicles. I just love knives, and I've always liked them. I like giving them away as gifts, things like that. So the Joker knives have really appealed to me for a while, and I've been watching a lot of videos. One channel that I've been watching a lot is Gideon's Tactical. So shout out to Gideon's Tactical. He does really great reviews on the knives, and that was where I first saw some of the Joker knives, and I started watching other reviews, and went from there and decided on the ones that I felt suited me. And so what that boiled down to is basically these 10 knives you see in front of you. There are other ones that I really like as well, but I just, can only afford so much. And so what I wanted to do is do an unboxing and just give you the general specs. We're not going to get into detail about these knives, just some generalization of it. And I will be doing individual reviews on each knife as I get to use them and see how they work and perform. But first out of the gate, first hands-on of seeing them and actually using them for a little bit, because I have used a couple of them already. Very impressed. But we got a lot to cover. So let's dive into it. We're going to start with this. I kind of have them lined up from most expensive down to the least expensive, except for when you get right here, because this is kind of a jumble, but I wanted these two together because this knife actually cost a little bit more than this knife, but that's okay. I wanted to keep the big ones together. So we're going to start right here. Now this knife here is called the Joker Nessmuk, or Nessmuk, Nessmuk is how it's pronounced. This knife goes for $102.44 on Amazon as of the making of this video. So it's a really nice knife. They come with beautiful leather sheaths with the dangler and snaps on it. Nice welt on them. They're very well made. And look at this knife. This knife is amazing. It is a beautiful knife. Very well made, beautiful handle, just nice feeling, nice thick spine. It's got the black inserts in there as well, and it just feels amazing. It's such a great knife. I love it. I have not used this one yet. I've been wanting to, but I've been holding off to do this review. Just fits well in the handle, just so you guys can really see it, give you guys a good look at it. It's a beautiful knife, and it's perfect size for me. We're going to get into that here in a second. And then the leather sheaths they make, very well made, has the Joker emblem on the back, very well stitched. It's double stitched. It has a nice welt, like I said. This is like 7 to 9 ounce leather, nice thick D-ring. It's got the snaps on it. Just very well made, very well done sheath. Just a very well done knife, and it just fits in there really nice and snug. It's not going anywhere. And let's talk about what the Joker knife, the Nessmuk is. It's a birchwood handle, so that's a birchwood handle. It's a 4.3 inch blade. It's a Sandvik 14C28N steel that is used for the blade, and it is just an amazing blade. So I really like this knife. I can't say enough about it. This is probably one of my favorite ones from getting it, just because it's unique and it just feels really good. And I think it's just going to do really great and hold up. The edges on these things are really sharp out of the box. I will show you. I've got some scrap paper that I've been using over here, messing with it. So we'll show you. We'll kind of do a quick knife test out of the box on these knives to kind of show you how sharp they are. So it cuts really nice. Just nice sharp out of the box, and you can even refine that even more if you wanted to. So really, really nice knife. Can't say enough about it. Very beautiful. The birchwood handle ones are just gorgeous, gorgeous knives. It's pinned in, and the craftsmanship of these knives is very impressive. And these are coming from Spain, I do believe, is where Joker Knives is from. So it's Spanish company that's making them. So now we're going to move on to the next one, which this one is the Trampero. All right, and so the Trampero we'll go over the specs. It's got an olive wood handle. It's 3.94 inches long, and it's got the Sandvik 14C 28N steel blade on it. Again, really nice leather sheath. I don't think I need to go back over the leather sheaths anymore. It comes in a really nice leather sheath. Now, these all come with danglers, but I changed this dangler just real quick. So this is the dangler that you'll get with this sheath, but I went ahead and made one that's a sewed-in one. I'm actually going to put a Chicago screw in there, and so I have a backup one. But I don't really care, just so you know, I don't really care for snaps as much, because you can get that hung on something. Even though these snaps are really, these snaps are on there really good, and you're probably not going to lose it. I'm a little anal, so I made my own. I had a piece of leather that matched it, so I made my own, hand stitched it and sewed it and did it there. But I'm going to show you guys a hack of how to put a Chicago screw in between here, so if it does get hung up, you won't lose your knife. And that's something I'm going to do in a later video. But they do come with this as your dangler on these. I just already changed mine on these, because this one I've actually been using and stuff. But really nice leather sheath. And now let's show you the knife. This is a flat grind, I believe, and the birchwood handles are just gorgeous. And this is the Trampero. Really nice and thick. This one's a little dirty because I have been using it. This is one I've been carrying kind of every day lately. And it's just, feels really great in hand. Really nice. Just, I can't say enough about this knife. It's been a pleasure to be using and doing stuff with. So I really like it a lot. But it's just a gorgeous knife. I hope you guys are getting a good look at that knife. Good look at the handle. Good look at the scales. Because they're just gorgeous knives, and they're so well made. And this one, this Trampero, runs $82.90 on Amazon as of this video. So that's the price of that one. And just beautiful sheaths. They just fit in there really well. And that knife is not going anywhere. You can see it's not going anywhere. So they're just in there and really well done. And I'm just impressed, very impressed with them in the quality of what they're making for the price that they're making. Like, all these knives in the price range that they're in, I think are just 100% worth it. You just can't beat it. They're all under $100, and they make really nice knives. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Campero. This is the Joker Campero. Now this one, same really nice sheath, same danglers and stuff. This one comes with one of these snap danglers just like that as well. Like I said, I made my own danglers because I like them sewed on. So I made my own dangler out of the leather that matched it that I had laying around and put it on there. It was really easy to do. And like I said, I am going to do a video and show you guys how to put a Chicago screw through here, so that it will hold that on there, so if the snap actually pops, you won't lose it. And the Chicago screw can be unscrewed and screwed, so you can still take it on and off if you want to. I am going to do a video about that later, but let's show you guys this knife. This has a micarta handle on it. So this is the Joker Campero. It's got a little bit different drop point blade on it. It's a flat grind as well. The Campero micarta handle is a 4.13 inch blade, and it also has that Sandvik 14C 28N steel in it. It's nice and thick. It's got those the black inserts as well on it, and that's something I really like about these knives. This knife feels really great. If you guys like micarta handles, this knife feels really great in the hand. But I will tell you this, out of the micarta versus the wood, I actually like the feel of the wood better. That's a personal preference. But I like the micarta handles as well. I think the micarta handle is beautiful. I think they did a really great job with these as well, and it's just amazing. And I wanted to be able to show the difference between micarta and the wood handles that they make, because they make a bunch of different micarta ones as well, and I will get a few more that are micarta handles as well, because I do like the micarta. Micarta is something that I really like as well on knives, so I don't have any complaints with it. But the wood just feels warmer, and it's like, for better lack of term, it's more inviting to the hand. So just feels really good. Just really great knives. I can't say enough about them. I'm so impressed with them. So those three, oh, the other thing I meant to say is all three of those came with a leather lanyard as well. Each one of these that has the hole in it, they all came with a leather lanyard, but I don't like lanyards on my knives, so I took them off. But just to show you, this is the leather lanyard that they actually do come with. So it's a nice long leather lanyard that they does come with. So you don't have to go out and buy a lanyard right away. I mean, me personally, I would probably switch it over to some 550 cord of your color choice and roll with that. But let's move on. Let's get down to the next Joker knife here. So the next one that we got here, which is called the OSO, and this is the CO54. So it's OSO is the name, it's the Joker OSO, and the number for it is CO54. And this knife runs $60 at, excuse me. This knife runs $60 as of making this video on Amazon. I got all these on Amazon, ordered them all on Amazon, just so you know. And this is another one, comes with a beautiful leather sheath. Now it doesn't have the dangler on it, but you could put one on it. But these sheaths are made very well. Really nice thick leather, very well done. And this knife has an olive wood handle as well, so you guys can see that. Now the OSO is like I said, it's an olive wood handle. It's 4.72 inch blade. And this is a MOVA blade, which is an alloy steel, which is like a stainless steel, I believe. And again, like I said, all these knives are made in Spain, but it's MOVA alloy steel, and just really great blade. And I know I forgot to show you the sharpness of all these knives. So let's go back through real quick. Let's back up because I kind of skipped that. But this is another beautiful knife. Now this doesn't have the inserts, the black inserts on it and stuff. But this is a $60 knife, and it's beautiful, and I love it. I love the cut of it. It's also got the chimping on the top, and it's just a gorgeous knife. But let's go back to the slicing because I kind of skipped that on the other, so we'll show you real quick on this one, and I'll go back to the other two. So this one out of the box is razor sharp. I mean, just razor sharp. I haven't done anything to these knives. You know, the only one I've actually been working with is that one and a couple of the smaller ones. So really great knife. Let's jump back in here real quick, show you the Trampero, show you how sharp that one is. Well, really sharp. And then let's do the Campero real quick. This is the Campero. Well, I'm terrible at this, but there you go. So it just slices them right out. So very sharp knives right out of the box. So again, back to the OSO because we kind of jumped around there. Let you guys see that one more time. Just a beautiful, well-made knife. And for $60, man, you can't go wrong with that. And it says, I don't know if you guys see, it says Joker OSO on there. They make these in a bunch of different handles. I just got the wood handle. They make stag handles. They got a bunch of different handles. Walnut. Several different handles for all these knives. Get this piece of paper here, grab this, crumble that up, throw it in there. Now we're moving on. So the next knife we got in this lineup right now, this is what they call the Joker Rabbit. And this one is got a deer handle on it. It's 3.34 inches long, and it's got that MOVA alloy steel, which is stainless steel, is what it says off the website, MOVA alloy stainless steel on it. Another knife, very beautiful, well done leather sheath with a nice welt on it. Very well stitched. Excuse me. These are very well stitched. And then this is a deer handle. Now I'm not sure what kind of deer because these are coming from Spain. I don't know what kind of deer they have over in Spain, or they're getting antlers from somewhere else. But this antler handle is really nice. And this is really, even though I got guy hands, it still feels really good in the hand. It's got the chimping on the blade, and is just a really great everyday carry knife, or something you can throw in a backpack or for a backup. Just very well done. I mean, beautiful knife. Let me throw something on over here so that's not blowing around. But just an amazing looking knife. And I love that deer handle. So this is the Joker Rabbit. and it's super sharp right out of the box as well. And these actually just got here yesterday. Some of these other ones came in a little earlier, that's why I've had a little time to mess with them. But you can see how sharp that is right out of the box. I haven't done anything to these knives other than show them to you guys, like look at them myself and show them to you guys. But just another very beautiful knife. It fits really well in the sheath, slides in there really nice, just very well done. It fits really good. You could even make it that a little bit tighter if you wanted to. I think if I shook this too hard, it probably would. Yeah, it will slide out, just so you can see. So but you could tighten it up. You could even put another rivet in there if you want to, but I don't think it's going anywhere if you're carrying it on your side. I think it fits in there. It's in there pretty good as far as that goes, and it's just very well done. This is probably going to end up being an everyday carry knife for me. I really like it a lot, or a backup. I just can't complain, but it's a beautiful knife. I mean, Joker is just knocking it out of the park with these knives. I mean, that's all I can say. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one we got here, this one is actually called, let me find it. This is the Erizo or Erizo. It's Erizo. This is the Erizo knife. This is just like the Rabbit, but it's smaller. And another beautiful knife sheath. I pretty much don't have to explain to you by now that all the sheaths are made out of really good quality leather. They're very well sewn. And this is a great knife. This is actually my wife's knife that I got for her because she wanted something with a shorter handle. And I will show you. This has got the olive wood handle on it. It's 2.95 inches long, and it's got that same Mava blade metal, which is like a stainless steel, and it is just a really nice. It's Erizo, Erizo is what this one is, and I'll show you the difference lengthwise of these two so you can see. One's just a little bit longer than the other one. One's a little bit fatter than the other one, if you guys can see. This blade is a little bit skinnier. This one's a little bit fatter. The handles are about the same size, but it's a little bit taller, a little bit. This one's a little bit shorter, a little bit fatter. This one's a little bit taller and skinnier, but the handles are about the same size on them. And both are super great knives. Just really nice looking. Again, we'll show you how sharp this one is, since I was skipping all that stuff for the other ones. Like I said, this is out of the box. There you go. Paper's moving on me because of the wind. Oh, not good. But it's got a decent edge on it right out of the box. Get in there. This paper's, the wind's blowing, making it hard for me to do this. Oh, it's not. There you go. A little bit better. Let me get a different piece of paper. Because this knife has a good edge on it. It's just not. And now the flies are attacking me. Let's go here. Let's keep it connected to here, and that'll make it a little easier to do this so it's not blowing in the wind on me. So now I can kind of hold it steady. You guys can see that it can cut just fine. So got a good little edge on it. Not quite as sharp as some of the others, but still has a good little edge on it. Nothing you can't strap up and have it good to go. Now, moving on, one last look for you guys. You guys can see that one. Really nice knife. Really love their olive wood handle knives. I mean, just all the handles on all these knives are just really nice. So we're moving on down to some folders that they have, which is super nice. I think a fly flew in my ear. That's never any fun. Just set that there. So we're moving down to some folders. Now this folder right here, let me find it because I have to have all my notes because there's way too much to remember on here by myself. This is called the Campero. This one right here is called the Campero. And this is their folder line, if I can get my hand on it and stuff. This is one of the folder lines. Now this is one of their larger ones. This is a 3.4 inch blade. It has an olive and rosewood handle. There's rosewood up here, olive in the back, and it's that Mova alloy steel blade on it. And this one actually comes with a lanyard. I left it on there, but I will be taking it off. And this is one of their nice folders. It's got a really nice locking blade on the back. Very well made. Just really nice folding knife. And I've actually made a sheath for this one already. And this one runs, this one was $40.84 as of the making of this video. And if you want just a nice good folder that fits your man hands for a pocket knife or something, really great knife. These come pretty darn sharp out of the box, as all of these Joker knives have. Take this piece of paper out here, and I haven't sharpened this or done nothing with it, but you can see right there that it's slicing right through it, not a problem. So really nice knife. I like folding pocket knives, and I wanted to showcase some of Joker's knives because they make some really nice folders. I mean, and for 40 bucks, that's a beautiful folding pocket knife. And we'll get into doing a full review of this later. But I also went ahead and made a leather sheath for it, just to kind of show you what it could look like if you made yourself a nice little leather sheath as well. So that does not come with it. The leather sheath does not come with it. That's one that I made myself because I like to carry it like that and just put it in there. But if you do your leather sheath right, it's not coming out if you make it tight enough. So really nice knife. Show you guys that one more time. Just a really nice folder. It locks in place really good. The locking stuff, just so you guys can see, it's very well done. I mean, this is just, the quality of these knives is amazing to me for the price. Like, these guys in Spain and the Joker knives are knocking it out of the park with these knives, and they're beautiful. I mean, I can't say enough about that pocket knife. I mean, that's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous knife. So really can't complain. So that is the Joker Canguro. It's C-A-N-G-U-R-O, if you're wondering. And just a really nice knife. So now we're going to move down to a Joker pointer. Probably should flip these around this way so you guys can kind of see them like that. Alright, so this Joker pointer is, this Joker pointer right here is got an olive and rosewood handle. This one right here, this is the one we're talking about right now. This is number 118, so 118. It's olive and rosewood handle. It's 3.14 inches long, and it's that Mova blade, that alloy steel blade, stainless steel, and a very nice knife. And listen to this, you hear that nice solid lock. So really just gorgeous knife, beautiful backing on it. I like the mix of the rosewood and the olive wood on the knife. The handles are just very well made. It feels really good for man hands. It fits really good in the hand. It's got a nice lock on it, and they're just gorgeous knives. And this knife is, I mean, this knife would cost a lot more if it was made in the States, but this knife right here, this pointer right here, let me go down here, it was $33.72 at the making of this video, and it's just a beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. So super nice, well done, and I'm just blown away. Joker knives, man. Joker knives are just, they're just killing it. They're killing it. Let me get another piece of paper so I can do the sharp test for you guys. The sharp test. So this is out of the box. I haven't done anything with this knife. So let's see. There you go. Nice slice. Nice slice. So they come with a really nice edge right out of the box, and I'm sure you can sharpen it up to your heart's desire to make it whatever you want. And just really great knives. So let's put this one down and let's move to the next one. Now this one is a Joker pointer 2 as well, and I'm going to show you little differences on this. This one does not have the rosewood handle. Let me move this around. This one here is the number 67, and this one is only $26.94 at the making of this video, and it's got that olive wood handle. It is 3.14 inches long, and it's got that Mova alloy steel blade on it, which is, like I said, I believe is the stainless steel that they use over there. Very well made, just beautiful, beautiful knife, and just fits so good in the hands. Now this one is my wife's as well, but I actually ended up getting one. She wanted one a little bit smaller, so I did find one that they made that was a little bit smaller, and I'll show you the differences here in a minute. Okay guys, moving on. My camera heated up, so sorry about that, but we're going to move on to the next knife. So the next one we got in the lineup here is, this is called the Joker pocket knife, and this is, the number of this is 111. This knife runs $26.52 as of this video. It has an olive wood handle, 2.56 inch blade, and it has the Mova blade, alloy steel blade. And this is a really great small pocket knife. Really well done, beautiful knife. This is the newest one I got from my wife. She really likes this better because she's little and this fits in her pocket better. And it's just a great, very well made knife. And the difference in these, to show you size wise, so you guys can see the difference in those knives, in the size of those knives. So she really likes this one. We just got this one, literally waiting for this one to come today so we can make this video. She told me get out there and make this video so she could have her knife back and put it in her pocket. So that one, like I said, is the Joker pocket knife. It is number 111, and it's a gorgeous knife. It's a beautiful knife. So as far as I'm concerned, Joker just has a great lineup of knives, doing an amazing job, and just awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line all these knives up so you guys can see them, and then we're going to go through the prices of them one last time so you guys can do it, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Okay everybody, in my final thoughts about these knives, we have them all lined up from highest price to lowest price, and all I can say is Joker's knocking it out of the park. These are amazing knives. I'm very impressed with them. I'm looking forward to using them and getting many years of use out of them. I'm going to be doing individual reviews on every knife. This was just kind of an overview of them to show you the selection and what Joker's doing out there. Now, starting here, we got the Nessmuk, which is $102.44. We've got the Trampero, which is $82.90. We've got the Campero, which is $82.04. We've got the OSO, which is $60. We've got the Rabbit, which is $67.02. We've got the Erizo, which is $44.78. We've got the Kangaroo, which is $40.84. We've got the Joker Pointer. This is number 118, which is $33.72. We've got the Joker Pointer, which is number 67, which is $26.94. And we've got the Joker Pocket Knife, which is $26.52. So that's a really great range of knives for any of you guys that are out there hunting, camping, bushcrafting, whatever you're doing in the woods and wilderness. They have a knife that will work for you. For those of you guys that like to do batoning, I know for a fact that these 4 knives will baton just fine. There's tons of videos out there, guys, batoning if you want to see that. I don't do batoning personally myself. That's why I have an axe. But that's a whole other video, and I keep saying that when I make these videos. But they got a great line of knives, great pocket knives. I think they're amazing. They got several different types of handles that you can get as well, because we have birchwood, we have olive wood, we have micarta, and we have deer handle knives all in this list. Plus we have rosewood, and just an amazing selection. So I would definitely say check Joker Knives out if you're somebody that likes to be out in the outdoors. I mean, 100%, whether you're fishing, hunting, no matter what you're doing, bushcrafting, survivalist, anything, just a hiker, you can't go wrong with these knives. And they're definitely in a great price range, because you know we're looking at $100 down to $26, or $26 down to $100. Great quality leather sheaths that come with it, just really awesome, except for the folders. The folders don't come with leather sheaths, let's make that clear. All these bigger knives right here, these 3 all come with danglers, and I just can't say enough about them. I'm very impressed with them so far, and I'm looking forward to using them all. So that's all I got for you guys. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, because it does help the channel. And go check out Joker Knives. That's all I can say. And for those of you guys that are out there fishing, just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish, and we'll see you guys on the next video.